Dan is like the butler of the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
so this is based on reality.
Oh, I forgot you have a head butler.
Yeah. Drew hugged him. Should we reenact this as we go?
Yeah, if there's anything. Yeah, so Drew hugged him.
While you just like stand there trying to figure out why your heart's beating so fast. I've been so lonely since Amanda went missing in Afghanistan.
She went missing? I thought she died.
I guess she went missing and we assumed she died. What, did she go rogue? I just like to imagine that Amanda, who would never go to war in the first place, but then while there, she like has her own side mission she feels she needs to accomplish while she's there.
That's so brave of her. She loved you.
Drew stared at him for a minute. All right.
No, I'm still having a heart attack.
It hasn't been a minute yet.
Let's get you settled in. And then he helped him into his room. It's a 1-bedroom place, so you'll have to share a room with me. He smiled at him.
It'll be like a sleepover.
Totally.
Then there was a knock at the door, and Danny followed Drew to the door, where they found a girl with long brown hair and big purple eyes waving. Her eyes were waving?
And they're purple.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Hi? Said Drew.
Hi, she said, flipping her hair back, revealing her badass studded belt. Wait.
Her hair was in the way of her belt.
I'm picturing when she flips it back like this. If it's covering her belt,
so
she...
long. Her badass studded belt around her black jeans and black top that had sleeves to her middle arm.
Wait, what?
To her middle arm, her third of 3 arms. So basically, purple eyes, everything else is black. She's kind of goth.
I'm your neighbor Jackie, she said happily.
I feel, okay, there's no consistency with her character already. Like, she's dressed to the brim of being very goth, and she's just like, I'm your neighbor!
Wait, and I already live here. It's not saying I'm moving. You're coming to live with me. And she's coming to introduce herself.
And then we both shake her hand, I'm assuming at the same time.
So she's standing there like this.
And then the interaction ends. If you need anything, come on over, she said, and then left. She was nice.
Wait, so this interaction is,
hi, I'm your neighbor Jackie. If you need anything, let me know.
She was nice.
And pretty cute.
And Danny felt a pain in his heart.
As his heart attack continues. Was Drew totally straight? He always wondered if he was bi because of how he flirted with him sometimes on Skype. We've interacted, we've hung out, but we never flirt in real life in this universe. There's never like sexual tension when we hug or whatever. It's only through Skype.
He didn't know if he would tell him he's gay and is in love with him. Then Drew gave him a sweet smile and he felt warm again. So this is the second part now. We're on to the second part. This part's called Heavy.
All right, Drew made a drink for him, and Danny sat at the couch. Not on it, at the couch.
Like, I'm sitting cross-legged on the floor in front of the couch.
Like, take that, couch. They turned on a movie and watched some funny TV shows. We turned on a movie, ignore it, then watched some funny TV shows, and drank all nights until it was 7 a.m. in the morning. Drew pointed at the rising sun. Hey, Dan, look! Dan stumbled over and then tripped and fell right into my arm. Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
Suddenly they were starting in each other's eyes. Their faces started itching closer and closer when suddenly there was a knock at the door.
Oh!
Drew blushed and let go of the embrace and went to the door. Hello?
He asked as he opened the door. Then there were 2 guys in black ski masks and they grabbed Drew and threw him down the apartment stairs and they ran off. They kidnapped him!
Fuck!
Danny tried to run after the van but couldn't run as fast as the car. Obviously.
Because it's a car.
Yeah. Although that would be a cool, different part of this story if I was like an Olympic sprinter. And I caught up to the car, just grabbed onto the back bumper and stopped it. He called the cops and cried in the apartment. Then suddenly he got a message on YouTube that said, if you want to see him alive again, make a video about 10 reasons why the Paul brothers are awesome and you're wrong. He gasped.
Wait, prediction. Is this person more of a fan of the Paul brothers and this is a fan fiction wherein we just admit that the Paul brothers are better than us?
This isn't a fan fiction where we fall in love. It's a fan fiction where like you get kidnapped and murdered and I have to make a video apologizing
or
to the
you'll
Paul
get murdered too.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the next part. It just skips ahead in time. There was a knock at the door. Danny went over to it and gasped. Logan Paul!
Meanwhile, somewhere in Costa Rica, Drew had a bag on his head and he was punched hard. Let me go! I never got to tell Danny I love him!
Well, in that case...
Then he was shoved into a van and they started driving.
What?
Are they gonna take me back so I can tell you I love you?
They kidnapped you and took you to a different country. Punched you once, and you said, but wait, I want to go back and tell him I love him. Okay,
fine.
Danny made tea for Logan, and him and Logan looked at him sweetly.
Looked at who sweetly?
Me and Logan both looked at me sweetly.
Okay. I'm so sorry. The Team 10 will help you find him.
I almost kissed him before he...
It's okay. They looked sweet at each other.
You look sweet.
You look sweet. I'm always here for you. Logan leaned in and kissed Danny lightly on the lips, and in a moment of desire and desperate, he pulled Logan close and kissed him harder. They started making out, and Logan got on Danny and started rubbing on him. They made out and wiggled around the couch until Danny broke away.
They made out and wiggled around the couch. I picture those as two separate activities. Like, they made out, and then they got on the couch and just sort of like...
wiggled around.
I can't. Drew.
Oh, but... he was a loser.
That's a question.
But he was a loser? Go Logan, go away.
Go Logan, go away.
Go Logan, go away. And he grunted and left mad. Danny went to his room to cry.
All right, part 4.
The door slowly opened and Drew limped into the apartment and fell on the floor. Danny, he said hoarsely. That's not horse like, ugh. That's horse like horse. So I say it as a horse would say it. Danny!
Drew, you're a horse.
Yeah, and then you ran to pick him up and help him stand. Drew grabbed him and hugged him tight, and sudden, his lips started touching his and they kissed. And they made out right there.
Right there?
Right there!
In the apartment?
Gross! When they stopped, they smiled at each other.
Be my boyfriend?
Yes.
What is that interaction? That's like, none of the dialogue in this is like natural. Be my boyfriend?
Yes.
But I have to tell you, Drew, before you came back, Logan was here. And we made out.
Logan Pale? He roared.
Roar, you have to roar it.
Logan Pale?
Logan Pale! I'm sorry. Drew started crying and ran down the stairs. Then Jackie looked Drew's way that he was running and then came in. Danny was crying and told her what was going on. So Jackie was just standing outside.
Just waiting. After the last interaction ended, she went outside and waited.
Yeah, she was like, let me know if you need anything.
And she's just outside the door. You should do something romantic to show your story and that he is your one and only.
You're right.
He wiped the tears off. And Jackie grabbed a camera and started recording. Why? Danny looked solely into the camera with love in his eyes.
Hi, Greg. Today I finally told Drew I love him like I said I would. Did I tell my YouTube audience that I was gonna tell Drew I love him?
I guess so.
Hey, I know there's like 1.8 million of you, but please nobody tell Drew.
Weird flex, but okay.
I'm gonna tell Drew I love him in my next video. Please no one spoil the surprise.
What did you say?
But before that, someone else came over and I kissed them. I love you, Drew, and it will never happen again. You are my light and joy, and I would be proud to be your husband.
Then Jackie whipped a tear from her face and sniffled and turned off the camera. Beep.
This part's called The Story So Far.
Is this just like a recap of everything we read?
Warning, suicide and sex scene.
They gave it away!
What the fuck is gonna happen? Suicide and sex scene? Meanwhile, in Chicago, Drew was at a sushi restaurant.
When someone sat beside him. Drew Gooden? He said. He looked up. Jake Paul? He almost flinched. How do you almost flinch?
You only thought about it.
I thought about flinching.
So
okay,
there's nothing physical. It's just
exactly. Meanwhile, in my head, don't flinch, don't flinch.
Yeah, I heard you and Danny had a rough thing happen. Then he posted this. And he pulled out his phone and went to a video and opened it to let him watch. Danny was looking at the camera intense and started talking. Today, I finally told Drew it will never happen again. Never kiss him again. I am with someone else. And then there was a sniffled sound. And someone was behind the camera? Danny started to cry silently, but tried to look together. I think someone
edited it. Yeah, out of order.
To make it look like I'm saying something totally natural. Today, I finally told Drew it will never happen again. Never kiss him again. I am with someone else.
And I'm just like, this is so natural. This is how he talks in real life.
He uploaded a 3-second long YouTube video.
As he does.
Let me buy you a drink. And Jake ordered sake. An Asian drink. They started drinking and talking and laughing and having a good time.
Maybe I was wrong about you, Jake.
Jake put his arm around him, confrontingly. Of course, baby.
They both drunkenly left the bar and stumbled to the hotel room Jake was staying in. Jake started kissing him and pushing him to the bed, and they made out there. Then they started doing it. But Drew didn't know about the camera. It was being live. What the fuck, Jake? That's illegal.
Damn. I like how whoever wrote this has such a way with words. Like, they really know how to write romance. They stumbled back to the hotel and started doing it.
I love you, Jake. cried Drew on the stream. Danny and Jackie watched, shocked and dumbfounded as they watched. Jackie looked at Danny, then blackened